Time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, September the 9th, 2021, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurants. Church service for Mario Flores, 75, a Muleshoe, is set for 11 o'clock this morning, Thursday, September the 9th, with Father Herberto Mercado officiating at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Rosary was held yesterday at Ellis Funeral Home. Burial will be in the Bailey County Cemetery. Mario died on Sunday, September the 5th in Las Cruces, New Mexico. He was born March the 8th, 1946 in Matamoros, Mexico, to Ed Uvis and Biva Garzoria Ibarra. He married Anita Castillo here in Muleshoe on October the 15th, 1965. Mario was the owner and operator of Flores & Sons Irrigation. He was a member of the Knights of Columbus as well as the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. He is preceded in death by his parents and a daughter, Sylvia Oliveras. Mario is survived by his wife, Anita, his son, Hector Javier Flores, and his wife, Lorena, of Muleshoe, 4 daughters, Laura Garcia of Muleshoe, Pamela Martinez of Hayward, California, Mary Montes of Sudan, Cassandra Flores of Amarillo, 3 sisters, Yolanda of Matamoros, Mexico, Dora Luz of Matamoros, and Sandra Garcia of La Feria, Texas. 17 grandchildren and 17 great-grandchildren all survived Mario Flores. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Mountain View Medical Center, 4311 Loman Avenue, Las Cruces, New Mexico, 88011. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, church service for Mario Flores, 75 Muleshoe, is set for 11 o'clock this morning, Thursday, September the 9th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. Burial will follow in the Bailey County Cemetery. Please keep the family of Mario Flores on your prayer list today, please. Church service for Jesuita Susie Rodriguez and Macario Maldonado of Muleshoe is scheduled for 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, Friday, September the 10th, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, with Father Mercado officiating. Rosary will be 6 o'clock this evening, Thursday, September the 9th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park tomorrow. On Wednesday, September the 1st, Susie Rodriguez and Macario Maldonado, loving parents and grandparents, went home to be with their Savior. Susie was born in Austin to Ambrosio and Eloisa Dominguez Rojas on September the 13th, 1932. Macario was born on March the 11th, 1949, in San Luis de Cordero, Durango, Mexico, to Nicholas and Maria Rodriguez Maldonado. They were happily married for 46 years. Susie's favorite pastime was spending time with her kids, grandkids, and great-grandchildren. She enjoyed shopping with her daughters, relaxing by watching her novellas. Her children knew not to call during those times. Macario was a kind and loving husband to the love of his wife, Susie, and an amazing father to their children. He enjoyed spending time with his family and talking on the phone with his kids and grandkids. He had many friends and would meet with the McDonald's crew at least 3 times per day for coffee. He was an avid soccer fan. He will be deeply missed by his best friend, his dog, Max. Susie and Macario loved their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, nieces, and nephews with all their heart. They will be remembered for their love of Jesus, for being inseparable, and always giving a helping hand. Susie and Macario were members of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church. They loved deeply without judgment, and they were compassionate. They were selfless in that they cared more for the comfort of those around them than themselves. Most importantly, they loved Jesus. Susie is preceded in death by her parents, a sister, Mary Ambrose, and 2 brothers, Tony Rojas and Daniel Rojas. Macario and Susie are survived by their 2 sons, Miguel Rodriguez of Wichita Falls and Ronnie Rodriguez and his wife, Antas, of Wichita Falls. Their 4 daughters, Kathy Alcantar and her husband, Martin, of Fort Worth, Raquel Rodriguez Castillo and her husband, Gerardo, of Fort Worth, Yolanda Rodriguez of Amarillo, Becky Mora and her husband, Noe, of Amarillo. Their 8 grandchildren, Amy Rodriguez, Adrian Alcantar, Christian Guatemala, Christopher Oz Castillo, Isaac Ibanez, Daniel Mora, Joshua Mora, Sarah Mora, and also their 10 great-grandchildren. Susie is also survived by her 4 sisters, Minnie Vega of Winter Garden, Florida, Paula Reyna of Wichita Falls, Juanita Alfaro of Wichita Falls, Rosalinda Chavez of Muleshoe, her 2 brothers, Ambrosio Rojas Jr. of Amarillo, and Joe Rojas of Tyler. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, church service for Jesuita, Susie Rodriguez, and Macario Maldonado is set for 11 o'clock Friday morning, September the 10th, tomorrow, at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church with Father Mercado officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. There will be a rosary this evening on Thursday, September the 9th at 6 p.m. at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Please keep this family on your prayer list today. Memorial service for Kathy Dudley Bach, 65 of Earth, is set for 11 a.m. next week, Wednesday, September the 15th, at the Earth United Methodist Church. Kathy died on Thursday, September the 2nd in Olton. She was born January the 17th, 1956 in Olton to Dell and Wanda Anders Dudley. She married Kim Bach in Muleshoe on January the 25th, 1975. Kathy enjoyed gardening and tending to her yard. She also loved sewing. Kathy was a member of the Earth United Methodist Church. She is preceded in death by her father, Dell, and one niece, Catherine Harvey. Kathy is survived by her husband, Kim, her 2 daughters, Jennifer White and her husband Cody of Dalhart, and Angela Halsell and her husband Nathan of Littlefield. Her mother Wanda Dudley of Olton, her sister Joe Harvey of Colorado Springs, Colorado, 2 brothers Ronald Dudley of Muleshoe and Kevin Dudley of Lubbock, and her 8 grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the American Cancer Society, 3411 73rd Street, Lubbock, Texas, 79423, or the Earth United Methodist Church, 303 Northeast 1st Street, Earth, Texas, 79031. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, memorial service for Kathy Dudley Bach, 65 of Earth, is set for 11 o'clock Wednesday morning, September the 15th, at the Earth United Methodist Church. Please keep this family on your prayer list today. Church service for Harvey Hernandez, 54 of Morton, is set for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, September the 11th, at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Morton. Burial will follow in the Morton Memorial Cemetery. Mass will be required at the services. Harvey died Saturday, September the 4th, in Lubbock. He was born October 23, 1966, in Morton to Jose Luis and Anita Hinosa Hernandez. He married Jessica Onesto on February the 12th, 1986, in Morton. Harvey served in the U.S. Army National Guard. He enjoyed horse racing and playing golf. Harvey loved spending time with his family and loved tools, doing leather work. He enjoyed helping his grandkids with their FFA projects, and is preceded in death by his parents, 2 brothers, Pedro Franco and Joel Hernandez. He is survived by his wife, Jessica, a son, Jose Luis Hernandez, and his wife, Tanya, of Arlington, 2 daughters, Estacia Hernandez and Austin Sabala of Morton, and Annalisa Caraway and her husband, Cody, of Lubbock. His 5 sisters, Maria Franco of Odessa, Delfina Venegas of Leveland, Dora Venegas of Leveland as well, Maria Hernandez of Morton, and Minerva de Leon of Lubbock. His 3 brothers survive him, Salome Franco of Morton, Ralph Hernandez of Morton, and Alicio Franco of Mexico. 3 grandchildren, Hannah Mankin, Cassidy Caraway, and Addison Sabala, survive him as well. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, church service for Harvey Hernandez, 54 of Morton, is set for 11 o'clock Saturday morning, September the 11th, at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Morton. Burial will follow in the Morton Memorial Cemetery. Mass will be required at the services. Don't forget, everyone is invited to the big 75th anniversary celebration of Calvary Baptist Church right here in Muleshoe this coming Sunday, September the 12th. They will begin at 10:45 a.m. In the morning with their 75th anniversary special service, and they will have a potluck meal that will immediately follow the morning service. From a small church and a pasture supporting 1 missionary and 1 home mission work, Calvary Baptist Church began as an independent Baptist Church of Lasbuddy. It was located on an acre of land 15 miles north of Muleshoe, donated by the Reverend E.L. Marriott and his wife. The church was organized on September the 22nd, 1946, with 15 charter members. In 1953, the church building was moved into Muleshoe to the south end of Main Street and was renamed the Calvary Baptist Church. In 1962, a new church building was begun on the corner of 18th and Avenue C, where the church still resides today. In 2009, the Calvary Baptist Church built and moved into a new sanctuary. The old sanctuary was converted into a fellowship hall, and the rest of the building is used for Sunday school rooms and offices. The church is currently supporting 35 missionaries worldwide. There have been 19 pastors that have occupied the pulpit of Calvary Baptist Church, with the longest tenure being the current pastor, Jeff Kaufman, who came to Muleshoe along with his family in November of 1996. And again, they will be inviting everyone to their 75th anniversary, a service that will be at 18th and Avenue C right here in Muleshoe this coming Sunday, September the 12th, beginning at 10:45 a.m. They will have a potluck meal that will follow the service. Also, don't forget, you can pick up your Calvary Baptist Church Women's Cookbook. They have several hundred still available for the public to buy. It's $15. You can go by the church at 18th and Avenue C and see Jeff Kaufman, and he can sell you one. Lots, hundreds and hundreds of great recipes in this Calvary Baptist Church cookbook. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. This edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Hey Muleshoe, I'm Julia Reynolds, and whenever I come to town to visit family, I always choose Leal's Mexican Restaurant, preferably more than one. My favorite is the Laura's Special with extra queso. It gets no better than that. The original Leal's Mexican Restaurant is located at 1010 West American Boulevard, where you can dine in with the Leal's family's authentic dishes or carry out by simply calling ahead at 806-272-3294.
Buy-Wise right here in Muleshoe in the big corner of Main and American Boulevard, where they have a new fall home decor and fashion line in now. Perfect at Buy-Wise Home Store. Get 40 to 60% off all their selection of summer clothes, 60% off all of their sandals at Buy-Wise. And don't forget, they have wedding shower selections for Brian King and Shelby Walker for the shower this Saturday, September the 11th. Buy-Wise Home Store right here in Muleshoe. New beautiful fall line of home decor and fashions available now at the big corner of Main and American Boulevard at Buy-Wise Home Store right here in Muleshoe. There will be a public hearing this afternoon, Thursday, September the 9th at 5:30 p.m. at Council Chambers at City Hall. On the agenda will be a public hearing for the 2021-2022 budget. They will set date to adopt the 2021-2022 budget and set the 2022 tax rate and then adjourn. That's at the council chambers. The city council will meet for a public hearing on the budget today, Thursday, September the 9th at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall. Well, we have new numbers as of yesterday, Wednesday, September the 8th, of COVID-19 cases right here in Bailey County from the Texas Department of Health for you. We have gone down to only 8 active cases here in Bailey County currently as of Wednesday, September the 8th. 8 active cases here in Bailey County. Numbers still stay pretty high, though, everywhere around us is Palmer County to the north. They've dropped down to 28 active cases from 43 the week prior. Lamb County has dropped down to 85 active cases from 102 on September 1st. Hell County is up to 254 cases from 224. Hockley County is up from 160 cases to 188 as of yesterday. And Cochran is the same, staying at 20 active cases from the week prior. Our number of vaccinated for Bailey County stays at 40% for those 12 and over. But good thing, the 65 and older number has jumped considerably from 66% to 72%. as of this week. We need to get all those numbers better, though. 40%, that is pretty poor for those 12 and older numbers, so get your vaccination now. Of course, you can do that at either of the clinics at the Muleshoe Hospital, K&K Pharmacy. The United Pharmacy, of course, has vaccines as well, along with other places right here in Muleshoe. Again, the clinics at the hospital, either of them, or K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe, where you can get your vaccines. I grew up here in Muleshoe with John Robin Watkins. He's a doctor now for Covenant Hospital in Plainview, and we stayed close, and he shared an interesting infographic this morning from Covenant Hospital on his Facebook page. And this is as of yesterday, on Wednesday, September the 8th, Covenant Hospital were treating 111 hospitalized patients with COVID-19. Out of those 111 hospitalized patients with COVID-19, 103 were unvaccinated and only 8 were vaccinated. 29 of those COVID-19 patients are in the ICU units. 29 are unvaccinated, 0 are vaccinated. 10 of those are on ventilators. 10 are unvaccinated, 0 are vaccinated. And yesterday at Covenant Hospital, they had 2 COVID-19 deaths. Both were unvaccinated, 0 vaccinated. So you can tell that vaccination makes a world of difference as to whether you catch a very severe case of COVID-19 and have to wind up in the hospital. Many people that have been vaccinated do get COVID-19, but that vaccination mitigates the severe symptoms. Again, 111 hospitalized patients in Covenant as of yesterday. 103 are unvaccinated and 8 are vaccinated. But in the ICU, 29 of the COVID-19 patients, they have 29 COVID-19 patients in the ICU. All 29 are unvaccinated, so go get your vaccine now for COVID-19. And thanks to Dr. Watkins, for sharing that interesting and very informative infographic this morning from Covenant Hospital. Well, we hate to announce, of course you know it if you watched the live stream or have seen it since Friday night, that the Mules fell at Lamesa to the Golden Tornadoes last Friday night. They lost 24-20 on the road in a very close game. Lamesa looks like they are quite improved from last year with under their new coach. And so the Mules beat Sundown the first game of the season 33-14, and then lost last Friday 24-20 on the road at Lamesa. We will take on Friona this Friday evening at 7 p.m. at Friona, and we'll have a live stream that will begin at 6:50 p.m. with our voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliot Davis. The Friona Chieftains come from District 3A, Division 2. So they're in the smaller division in 3A. They have won both of their first games. They beat Brownfield 35-14 in the first game of the season, and then beat Borger last week 38-0. Both of those schools and teams, Borger and Brownfield, are much bigger than Friona, and they beat both of them resoundingly. Again, Brownfield they beat 35-14 and Borger 38-0 last week. The JV team will play versus Friona here in Muleshoe beginning at 6 p.m. today on Thursday, September the 9th at Benny Douglas Stadium, so go out and support them. Of course, the varsity game will begin at 7 p.m. Friday evening at Friona. Our live stream will be brought to you on MuleshoeTV.com by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement. Dell Oil Company is bringing you Muleshoe versus Friona live stream, Leal's Tortilla Factory, McCormick Seeds, along with State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton. Of course, you can see on the front page of our website now the live stream from Muleshoe versus Lamesa, along with the first game, Muleshoe versus Sundown. Always click on the sports tab at the top of the page to see all of our sports programming. Also, our live stream from this Friday will be brought to you by Buywise Home Store. Also, we noticed that the very first junior high football games will begin today on Thursday, September the 9th. They will take place at Freona, and it will be the 7th grade A team and 8th grade A team taking on the Chieftains, beginning at 5 o'clock with the 7th grade, and then 6:15 with the 8th grade junior high teams at Freona this evening on Thursday, September the 9th. So good luck to the junior high Mules, along with the JV Mules today, and then the varsity Mules tomorrow on Friday, September the 10th. Congratulations this past weekend on Saturday, September the 4th. The varsity girls cross country won the meet in Smyre. The varsity boys came in second place and a top 20 finish. The JV boys all earned medals. So way to go to the cross country teams as they start out the season in good places at Smyre this past Saturday, September the 4th. Again, the varsity cross-country girls won the meet. The varsity boys had a second place. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard. They're your local hometown pharmacy. See their pharmacist, Christine Isaacson, or Crystal Alicon, or any of their very helpful employees. Call them today, 806-272-7511. They're open Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. And don't forget, you can get all your vaccinations now for your kids or for the flu shot, and also for COVID-19 at K&K Pharmacy. They remind you also that they do COVID-19 testing at K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. But please call and make an appointment to get the COVID test. When it's time for your appointment, please stay in your car and call us, and they will come out to give you the COVID-19 tests. Again, stay in your car and call 806-272-7511 to set your appointment now for a COVID-19 test, and please stay in your car and call when you are out in the parking lot. K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, your local hometown pharmacy, located at 1411 West American Boulevard. You can call them and they will deliver to your home here in Muleshoe, 806-272-7511. You can come in the store at 1411 West American Boulevard or use their convenient drive-thru on the west side of the building at K&K Pharmacy. Well, it's gotten a tad bit more fall-like here in the Muleshoe area over the past week or so. Our low this morning, was 54 degrees. That's the coolest we've been since last winter. Again, 54 degrees was the low this morning. The low on Wednesday morning was 60. The low on Tuesday morning was 57 degrees. So we're getting lower lows, and it's starting to feel a little bit more like fall, even if we do have some warmer temps as the day goes on. Those morning lows are getting nice and chilly. Our forecast for today on Thursday for Muleshoe, calling for a sunny day, high near 92 degrees, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then clear tonight. Low around 63 degrees, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then tomorrow on Friday, sunny, high near 96 degrees, so even warmer. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 64. Sunny on Saturday, high near 95. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then mostly clear Saturday night, low around 63. Sunny on Sunday, high near 90. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then clear Sunday night, low around 60. Sunny on Monday, high near 90 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then clear Monday night, low around 61. Tuesday, sunny, high near 90. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 61. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 85 degrees. So a little bit cooler by mid next week. But other than that, sounds like a broken clock. Highs in the upper 90s, lows in the lower 60s for the next 6 to 7 days. K&K Pharmacy has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. The Muleshoe All-School Reunion will be held on Saturday, October the 2nd at the Bailey County Coliseum. They have sent out registration letters, but if you did not receive a letter to register for this all-school reunion and would like to attend the reunion banquet or know someone who did not receive a letter and would like to attend, please send the person's address to the Muleshoe X Students Association, P.O. Box 100, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Again, the all-school reunion will be held Saturday, October the 2nd at the Bailey County Coliseum. The Saturday night reunion banquet will follow Friday's homecoming activities. Alumni may want to watch the homecoming pep rally on Friday, enjoy the pregame meal, and cheer on the Mules in their homecoming game against Snyder on Saturday morning. The Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center will host a community pancake breakfast fundraiser. Alumni are invited to meet there for breakfast and visiting. In the afternoon, there will be a tour of the high school and the Heritage Center. The big reunion event will be a banquet, a barbecued brisket catered by Gianna's Feed Bag. The banquet tickets will cost $25 per plate and must be prepaid by September the 17th. More information and a photocopy registration form can be found on the Muleshoe X Students Facebook page. Again, if you didn't get a registration letter mailed to you and you want one, please send your address to Muleshoe X Students Association, P.O. Box 100, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center right here in Muleshoe, your hometown hospital for continued recovery. For medical patients, you can continue your recovery close to home with the swing bed program available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Call the swing bed coordinator for more information at 806-272-4524 or go to the Muleshoe Hospital's website, muleshoehospital.com/recovery for more information on the swing bed program available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Also, they remind you at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center to get vaccinated. Texas, for you, for your family, for your community, and for your country. You can get your COVID-19 vaccination right now through either of the clinics at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Call today, 806-272-4524 to get vaccinated from COVID-19 through either of the clinics at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Well, the First Baptist Church is gearing up to do their 100th anniversary celebration, and it will be Saturday, October 23rd, and Sunday, October the 24th. They will meet from 2 to 4 on that Saturday, October 23rd, for an open house and dessert reception in the Fellowship Hall, and on Sunday, October the 24th, they'll be serving a continental breakfast at the Fellowship Hall, 10 a.m., piano duets between Robert Black and Nolan Lewis in the sanctuary. The 10:30 a.m. will begin the Centennial Celebration service, and then at noon on that Sunday, they will have a fellowship meal catered by River Smiths at the Muleshoe High School Commons area. They need a head count for that meal catered by River Smiths, and they have a FBC Muleshoe Centennial Facebook page where you can go send a message. There's also an event where you can RSVP for that meal. Again, go on to Facebook, FBC Muleshoe Centennial, to reserve your space for that Sunday meal. Pistons for a Purpose car show will be in Sudan on Saturday, September 25th at 11 a.m., and it's for Shelby's Bridge. It will be right in front of Shelby's Bridge at 110 North Main Street in Sudan. You register by 10 a.m. for the parade participation. All wheels are welcome. It's $35 entry fee. There will be prizes sponsored by Ellis Funeral Homes. And you can call today for more information, 806-227-2233 or 214-399-6339. That's Pistons for a Purpose car show. Will be in Sudan Saturday, September the 25th. On your prayer list today, please keep Betty Odd and Joyce Scott, Marilyn Cox. Ronnie Angeli needs to be on your prayer list today. Chance Hulse, Kearney Scoggin, Ruby Green, Jeff Skipworth, Frank McCamish in the Parkview needs to be on your prayer list today. Deborah Walls, Ed Cox, Vince Fitzgerald, Renee Copley, Orvis Burris, Bill Vandiver, Kelvin Johnson, Teresa McNabb, Connie Alanis needs to be on your prayer list today. Also remember, please, the family of Ray Luaris. His wife survives him, Tammy. Also, we understand that Lisa Oftencamp died in the hospital in Albuquerque Wednesday evening, so please keep her family on your prayer list today. Funeral services are pending. She is survived by two sisters here in Muleshoe, Cassie Crandall and Angela Lutz, and a brother in Wolfforth, Rick Scott. Please keep the family of Lisa Oftencamp on your prayer list today. We'll have full funeral arrangements as they are made for her. Keep those other grieving families on your prayer list today, including the family of Mario Flores, the family of Susie Rodriguez and Macario Maldonado, the family of Kathy Bach of Earth. Remember the family of Harvey Hernandez of Morton on your prayer list today, the family of Tricia Canmore, the family of Larry Jesco, the family of Lynn Campbell, the family of Mary Nell Bleeker, also the family of Cedric Castorina, the family of Ernest Veraldine Burris, and keep the family of Julia Hurtado on your prayer list today as well. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs along with all of our archived ones available free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of our website page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear from a ukulele virtuoso in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Lori Seeley of Snyder studied piano and organ, but things changed when she was asked to play a ukulele at a luau.
I'd never even held one before, and so learned a few chords, and I just kind of fell in love with it. Well, I could just sit around making music all day long. As long as I'm making my music, I ain't gonna do nobody wrong.
7 years ago, she formed her own band, the Lori Seeley Concept. It has a variety of musicians.
Whoever I hire to play with me to make me sound good.
Lori says music allows her to be an individual.
You know, I'm a little freer to be a little weirder than most folks. You never know when I'm going to be wearing a big pink wig or dressed up like Elvis.
She writes a lot of the music she plays.
I'm a storyteller. If I hear someone say something or I hear a little phrase that I kind of like, I'll write that down. Then I write the story around that. So sorry to know that you don't really dig this scene. Well, that's just fine, but tell me why you gotta be so stinking mean. If you're out, move along, go on and be gone. To you I'll tip my hat. Don't let the screen door hit you where the good Lord split you, 'cause you ain't all that.
Lori is an elementary school teacher, and students know her 11 ukuleles by name. The one she uses on stage is named Cricket.
We sing, hello, hello children, and they sing, hello Miss Seeley, and they sing, hello Cricket, or whatever ukulele I happen to have.
Lori loves what she does.
I think if you love something, if it's your passion, that's what you should be doing. People can tell when you love what you're doing. I believe in music. Oh, I believe in love. I believe in music. Oh, don't you know know I believe in love.
Lori Seeley of Snyder. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.